Well, hello everyone. Thank you for joining me for my live stream. This is a bit impromptu. I decided to go live purely because I've not had the time to pre-record a waffle on a Wednesday. So I haven't even announced this live stream. I've just decided to go live off the cuff and see what happens, to see if anyone actually comes and joins me. Bit of an experiment, if I'm honest. It's probably caught everyone out because I haven't even posted anything on my home screen. Maybe I should. Toasties Van Build, hiya, thanks for joining me. Paul W, thank you. Done and dusted, thank you for joining me tonight or this evening. Yo Mel, the past way. Hey buddy, how you going? Here we go. Lots of people coming now and I can hardly see the screen. Okay, so like I was just saying, this week's Waffle on a Wednesday is live. And the reason for that is because, let me just move you forward. Sorry about that noise. Let me just organise this a bit better. My table needs bringing around. I need to have the computer closer because my eyes ain't what they used to be. For some reason, the comment section is really small. I don't know why. It's just the way it is, I guess. Now, first of all, can you all hear me? I guess that's the most important thing. Give this video a thumbs up if you can hear me. That way I can actually see and I don't have to read what you're saying. Let's see if we can get a line of thumbs up going in the comment section. Just for my reassurance that you can actually hear what I'm saying. I'm just going to get comfortable. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you everyone for the thumbs up. At least I know you can hear me and I'm not actually talking to myself like I usually do when I'm filming a Waffle Wednesday. I do kind of feel like I'm talking to myself sometimes. So you're all probably wondering why I'm doing a live stream rather than a pre-recorded. And the truth is that when I do a pre-recorded Waffle on a Wednesday, it literally takes me all day because I have to read all of the comments through the past two videos. And it takes up a lot of time. It's better if we can't hear. Do I get troll of the week? No, Kev, you don't. Be quiet for a minute though, because I'm trying to speak. Stop interrupting me. So, as I was saying before, Kev Jones. All right, mate, you can get it. You're troll of the week. There you go. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought now. So anyway, yeah, I've had a really busy couple of days, and I've just not had time to film troll of the week because, like I was saying, I do have to physically read all the comments and it literally takes 2 days to film. I actually film Troll of the Week on a Monday, but I start filming on a Monday and usually by Tuesday it's ready to upload. And considering it's just a 10-minute video, to dedicate 2 whole days to a 10-15-minute video is just ridiculous. And like I say, I've been really busy this week, so I've just not had time to film Troll of the Week. And if tonight goes well, this live stream, if you like it, then I shall probably do live streaming Troll of the Week again. After all, that's how I started not Troll of the Week. Waffle on a Wednesday. I should probably start doing Waffle on a Wednesday live from now on because it's just so much easier. Let me just plug my laptop in. I didn't really plan this very well. Like I say, it's a bit off the cuff, this. Oh, I've got no power. What's going on? Bear with me for a minute. I've just got to turn my inverter on. I haven't planned this very well. I literally just picked up my laptop and decided to do this live stream. I wasn't going to do any Waffle on a Wednesday at all this week. But then I thought, it's not really fair to you guys. Oh, it's switched on. How comes I've got no power then? Hang on. I know I've got no power because the lead is probably come unplugged. Bear with me. I do apologise. Let me bring the laptop down and I'll show you what I've been up to. I'll bring the camera down here. You can see what I'm doing. This isn't a plug, by the way, because I am literally testing out this Bluetti, and I think I've unplugged it from the, either that I've damaged it with my box. Oh, there we go. So I've been messing around with the Bluetti. It is actually wired into my camper van now. That is my only source of power. But the trouble is, because I put my plastic boxes in front of it, they knock it and unplug me power cord to my laptop. Bit of a design flaw there. Not on their part, on my part. You know, I don't want to promote any products on my channel if I don't actually test them out. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm actually testing out the Bluetti to make sure it can cope on good days and bad days, because after all, as we know, these sort of batteries do overheat, and it has been really hot the last couple of days or the last week, and yeah, I've just been putting it to the test. I will say no more. You'll have to wait for the video on that and my conclusions. All right, let's have a look at some of your comments. Brian Hemo, come on Mel, stop waffling. Well, that's why we call it Waffle on a Wednesday, buddy. All right, let's see if we've got any questions. Got any questions for me? I'm still building my kitchen, Rita. Listen, if I can't watch. Okay, Lindsay, you carry on. Good luck with your kitchen build. Remember, keep it simple, keep it safe. Now, this is weird because I'm looking at the comments, which means I'm not looking at the camera. And I can't stand it when people talk and they look away, and it's like they're talking to somebody over your shoulder. You know, they don't actually look at the camera. A lot of YouTubers make this mistake. It's just one of my things. Try scrolling across your screen to see if it makes the comments large. I'll try that. I don't think it does. Hang on, let me. What's this up here? Pop. No. No. No, there's no way of doing it. It's literally just down the side of the screen. I'll mess about with it in a minute. Shane Marsh. Mel, your camper van is looking so cozy, and I would live in it any day. You're doing a brilliant job evolving it to suit. Yeah, Shane, it is a process of evolution when you build out a camper van. Yeah, my van is always evolving, as you say. I do change everything. I mean, recently, as you know, I changed my kitchen, and now I'm actually thinking of moving my kitchen from in front of the door to where I'm sitting here, and actually putting a window up here. I'm thinking about it anyway as a winter project, to put another window in and actually swapping the kitchen and the bench seat around. So yeah, it's always evolving. And also, thanks to Julian from the Vast Way, who's here in the chats, I'm thinking about taking my bulkhead down where my guitar is and putting a swivel seat in as well. But I'm only thinking about it. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. But yeah, Julian from the Vast Way is in the comments right now. How you doing, Julian? Have you got 1,000 subscribers yet? I've not looked at your channel recently because, like I say, I've been busy, so I do apologise, mate. Mel, do you still have the water heater shower on the back door? No, Shane, I don't. I had to take my water heater off the back door to make room for my e-bike. And this week, something else I've been doing, because I fitted the Bluetti under my bench, it meant I can take my batteries out from underneath my bed. I had 4 massive batteries. There is a video coming up. I'm just editing that video right now. And I was hoping that if I moved the batteries, then I could move my bike to the other door to put my heater back on the back doors. But to be honest, I haven't really used that heater that much, because when I'm out on the road or out and about, I use truck stop showers, or I just wash in my van with a dog bath. I hardly ever use the shower. Unlike Julian, he uses his shower every day. Well, almost. Did you get the rad changed? Yes, I did. Yes. Julian, I've changed my radiator. I've yet to drive the van though to make sure it's okay. With your fire extinguisher sink, how did you set that up to be able to refill with water pressure. Oh, Max, I don't have those fire extinguishers under my sink anymore. Those fire extinguishers were actually reusable fire extinguishers where you could unscrew the top and then just use a cycle pump or a 12-volt. I used to use a 12-volt pump to repressurize the fire extinguishers. Very simple, very cheap, very effective, but I did find that I could only carry 15 litres of pressurized water and it just wasn't enough. It was okay for before I moved into the van permanently, it was fine. But since living in the van full time, I have actually upgraded my water to 60 litres. I did make a video about it. And even now I'm finding 60 litres of water isn't quite enough, especially when I'm sharing the van with Rebecca. I'm quite often find myself refilling with water. The vast way, no problems, mate. I know you're busy. Hang on. We're about 70 subs away from 1K. Okay, everyone, so how many people in the room right now? So there's 83 people watching this video right now. Please go over to the Vast Way and subscribe to their channel to get them over the 1,000 threshold. That'd be fantastic if you could do that. You'll see their comments in the comments section. There's no good me pointing to it. For me, it's there. For you, it's probably down here somewhere. Yeah, go and check out Julian and Heidi, The Vast Way. They are professional videographers and their videos on YouTube are outstanding. Highly recommend them. So, yeah, it'd be nice to see them go over the 1,000 subscriber threshold. And then they can start doing lives on YouTube. They'll probably surpass me one day, I've no doubt. Deborah Williams, hi Mel, is it a good idea to put a shower into a camper van? As we are thinking of putting one in, but unsure if we will use it, but we still want a unit to house the toilet. Thanks. Well, Deborah, everyone's different on this. I'm sure Julian would say, or Julian and Heidi would say, yes, 100% put a shower in a van. Whereas me personally, I would say, no, it's a waste of space. Because you don't need a shower in a van, especially it depends on what you're going to use your van for. I find a lot of people that have showers in their vans end up using the shower as a big wardrobe or just somewhere to store their toilet. That's literally what it ends up for. And I'm sure Julian and Heidi will agree that they fill their shower full of stuff and they empty it every time they want to have a shower. It is nice to have a shower in the van, but unfortunately showers do use an awful lot of water. So unless you're willing to carry a lot of water with you, then yeah, I wouldn't bother with a shower. There are so many places you can shower, especially on the motorway. If you go to any motorway service station, they will have a shower and they are free to use, and they have to provide you with a shower by law, believe it or not. There was a law passed and it says that every motorway service station in the UK has to have public showers and they're not just for truck drivers. And I get slated for saying that by other truck drivers. Other truck drivers hate me for telling you guys that you are entitled to use those showers. But, you know, I think it's only fair that the public should know that you can use the showers in a service station on a motorway. And they are, some of them are a bit grim, I've got to admit, but others are really quite nice. I've got a favourite one, which I won't share with you because I don't want everyone using it. You'll have to find it for yourself. There is one in Gloucester. To be honest, I can't remember what junction it's off, but yeah, it's a really good shower. It's like you'd think you was in a hotel when it's a truck stop. Oh, thank you, Kev Jones, for the super chat. It's really kind of you, buddy. Thank you. There's no need, but yeah, thank you very much, Kev. That's really kind. Alan Harris, quick question, mate. We love a quick question. I've looked at a lot of builds and all have their roof strips going along down the van. Would it be easier to go crossways? Is there a reason for this? Thanks. Yes, Alan. Let me just point the camera up. This is what Alan's talking about, my roof. You can see the planks go down the van. The reason the cladding goes down the van is because the battens go across the van on the ribs in the roof. So you've got metal ribs in the roof of your van. I personally put wood against the side of those ribs. A lot of people put battens up on top of those ribs, but that just makes your roof lower. So I always bolt wood to the side of those ribs, and then I screw the planks onto it. That's why most people would build vans have their cladding going down the length of the van. And plus, a medium wheelbase Sprinter roof is a tad over 3 meters long, and these cladding strips come in 3 meter lengths, so they simply just screw straight to the roof. Really simple to do. Hope that answers that question. How is the water filter that you're testing, and how do you need to replace the filter regular? That's GG. The water filter. Yeah, my water filter is brilliant. I'll tell you what, it's so good. Rebecca asks me to come to take bottles of water from my van up to the house, because the water from my van tastes better than the water in the house. Once it's been filtered, you can't even taste the chlorine in the water. It is a fantastic bit of kit. You do have to change the filter every 6 months, regardless of how often you use it. Keith, the water filter guy, tells me that anyway, and he is going to release those filters and taps to the general public soon. I can't remember the exact date, but I will update you, because Keith is very kindly going to send me a couple of water filters for my van as well. And I think Rebecca has asked him to send her a tap and filter for her new van. Yeah, can't fault that water filter. It's fantastic. The Vanderful Life. Can you explain what the different beeps and numbers on your metal detector mean? Oh my God, I could make a whole video about that. I've got 2 different types of metal detectors. One is BBS, which is broadband spectrum. So it uses a completely different technology to other metal detectors, because it's an underwater detector, and the tones that I hear on that, it has got no numbers. It's purely done by tones. So for instance, a piece of tin foil will make like a high or low grunting sound, but gold will make a distinctive high pitched sound like a ee. So it's all the tones. The lower the tone, basically, the more chance it is that it's junk. The higher the tone, the more chance it is of being gold. Whereas the Excalibur, it's got numbers and tones, and that works in a completely opposite direction. The higher the tone, the more likely it is to be junk, and the lower the tone, the more likely it is to be gold. And it's quite confusing switching from one detector to the other. The numbers on there, I really don't take any notice of. I just listen to the tones, because the tones give you more information than the numbers do, if that makes sense. But a lot of people don't take any notice of the tones, and they just go by the numbers. It really is down to your own personal preference when using an Excalibur 800. But the Equinox, it is all about the tones. But yeah, it really is. It's all down to personal preferences. Oh, there you go, the vast way. If you're thinking about having a shower, I'd consider having a hidden pop-up shower with a wrap-round curtain. That's a good shout out, Julian. Yeah, I've seen those where people lift up a board in the floor of the van, and it's got the shower, and then they have a curtain going all the way around it. Yeah, that's pretty space saving. Thank you, Ray. It's very kind of you. Any idea on the cost of the water filter? Yeah, Kev. I think he said it was going to be about £160. That includes the tap as well, the tap, the filter housing, and the filter itself, the cartridge. I think it was about 160 or 180. But they're pretty much, they're making it as cheap as they can, believe it or not. I did have a brief phone call with Kev I think it was last week or the week before, and we was chatting about it, and he said they're selling the taps and the cartridge pretty much at cost, and they make their profit from the actual cartridge itself, the filter. They're relying on the fact that you're going to buy those filters every 6 months, and that's how the company makes their money. So they're selling the tap and the actual housing, and it's all stainless steel. It's a real quality bit of kit. Yeah, they sell it pretty much at cost, and they're going to give me a discount code as well. But they're still working on that. They're working on their website so that they're going to set me up with an affiliate link and a discount code for you guys. It should be September-ish. Right, Sherlock. Doing you think, Mel, that you do camper van for people so you don't need to truck in? Ray, I don't understand the question, mate. I think what you're saying is, do I do YouTube videos so I don't have to do trucking? If you're asking that question, then yes, absolutely. I make these YouTube videos for the fun of it, mainly, and also since now that I've hit 30,000 subscribers, my income from ad revenue is just about enough for me to make a living. Although, saying that, I am considering going back to work this winter. I will be going back to trucking. Small Van UK. Hi, Helen. Any plans on fitting a truck horn on your van, Mel? Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? No, I've got no room. Hiya, Rob. Thanks for joining us, and it was a pleasure to meet you at the Van Life Festival. Gone in 60 seconds. Looking well, Mel. Thank you. Are there certain things you do in the van, if any, to prepare for winter van life? Cheers, Bez22. Preparation for winter. Not really, just change my clothes. As they say, there's no such thing as bad weather, just the wrong clothes. And because I'm limited to space in my van, I keep all my winter clothes in my lockup and all my summer clothes in my van in the summer. Then come winter, I will go back to my lockup in Kent, and all my t-shirts and everything I will put in my lockup, on all of them. I keep some. But in my lockup, my big heavy coat is in there, all my jumpers, my jeans, and all that sort of stuff. So it's basically I have a winter wardrobe and a summer wardrobe. Apart from that, no, I don't really do any preparation for winter as such, except, yeah, maybe change my bedding, thicker quilt. That's about it, really, and stock up with wood. A live waffle, what a shock. Yeah, it is a shock. Oh yeah, Dylan Thomas. Yeah, clear slime in your water tank is disgusting. I know exactly what you mean, because I used to have exactly the same thing. I had 25-litre drums in there and you usually get it with one of these pumps. The pumps you drop into your water, you'll find when you pull your pump out, the pipe is covered in like a slime. It is horrible, and there is something you can use to clear that. Let me just get it out from under here for you. Excuse me, people, whilst I answer Dylan's question, because I can't remember what the tablets are called. So I keep these tablets in my medical box. Everyone should have a medical box. There's the tablets there. Highly recommend putting these in your water tank, because, yeah, that clear slime is disgusting. There you go. Aqua Mini tabs. I use these, and you put two of those. I put two of those in my water tank every time I fill up with water. And another thing about that tap, that water filter, before I had the water filter fitted, I could actually taste this, because it has got like a chlorine taste to it. But I guess that's understandable. At least you know it's working. It's just yeah, it does clean the water and it stops slime building up on your pipes and inside your pipes. But anyway, since fitting my water filter to my tap, I can no longer taste this. You can't taste these, so I put like 2 of these every time, and I've got a 60-litre tank, and it says each tablet purifies 25 litres. So there you go. Get yourself some of these and say goodbye to that slime. They're really cheap. You can buy them online, get them on Amazon. I think they're in my Amazon storefront. I'm pretty sure I put them in my Amazon storefront. Charles, are you struggling with getting gas at the moment? No, I haven't struggled at all getting gas. I get my gas from a farm shop of all places. It's like a farm. Yeah, there's an app you can find for LPG, and no, I've not struggled getting gas at all. But then I don't really use a lot of gas, to be honest, because I've got an induction cooktop. I guess in the winter I shall use more gas because there'll be less sunlight charging my battery. So therefore, yeah, I'll have to use more gas. But for most of the part, I use my induction cooktop. And I'll recommend induction cooktop to anyone as long as you've got an inverter that's big enough and obviously a battery bank that's big enough to handle it. And you will also find that induction cooktop in my Amazon storefront. And yes, I do earn a slight commission from everything that is sold through my Amazon storefront. It doesn't cost you anything extra, just to make that point. Mark Clark, I haven't received my bond. Don't understand that, sorry mate. Have you tried lithium batteries for the metal detector? Tim. Yes, Tim, both my metal detectors come with lithium batteries as standard. They're rechargeable. Off the grid, T-Bone, would love to see you do a tour of Scotland. Yes, me too. I would love to go to Scotland. The last time I went to Scotland, my van broke down twice. So it's a bit of a, what's the word? I have to face my fears to go back to Scotland, and I really want to go back to Scotland this autumn. So yeah, once the midges have disappeared, what's the best time of year to go to Scotland? There you go. I'll ask you a question. Best time of year to go to Scotland? Hiya, Celtic Nomad. Nice of you to join us. Can I ask if there is a favourite place you have been to? Small Van UK. Yeah, Wales. There's a little place in Wales. Well, actually, most of northern Wales. Is it northern? Yeah, up the top end of Wales, round Anglesey and all round there. Beautiful. And also, obviously, Cornwall. I love Cornwall. Fishstraw is a really nice place to go to. But they've had a lot of trouble down there lately with vanners. So, yeah, I'd stay away from Fishstraw for a little while. Let things calm down. Mark Clark, haven't received my bonus sticker yet. That's odd, Mark. I'm sure I sent it to you. I sent a load of stickers out the other week. Bunches of them. Mark, send me your address again. Email me your address and I'll send you another one. It's not a problem. Oh, these comments are jumping all over the place. Sorry, bear with me. Hi, Mel. I'm fitting a light heater. Any tips on getting the fuel pump wires to the outside of the van? Is it an extra hole? Yeah, pretty much. You have to, I mean, there is kind of like a little slot. If you're looking at, I haven't got one here. If you look on the plate, you'll see the 2 holes, one for the gas, sorry, one for the exhaust, one for the inlet, and one of them's got a little slot in it where the fuel pipe goes through. Some people put the wire through that slot as well. I don't recommend doing that because there's a chance you could chafe it and cut the wire. So yeah, unfortunately, you do have to you have to drill a separate hole for the pipe for the wires to go through for the pump if you mount the pump outside. But if you watched any of my videos, you'll know that I mount my fuel pump inside the van rather than outside of the van, purely so I can get to it, because my philosophy is, or my way of thinking is, that if the fuel pump goes wrong in the winter and it's outside your van, you've then got to lay on the wet, cold floor to replace your fuel pump. Whereas if your fuel pump is mounted inside your van, you can do all your repairs inside and not outside. That's why I mount everything inside my van and not underneath. The only thing mounted underneath my van is my wastewater tank. Everything else is inside the van. Don't go to Scotland in October. I went last year, rained the whole month. Okay, just because it rained last October doesn't mean it's like to do the same this year. But to be honest, I don't mind a bit of rain. It's fine. Live and let travel. Hi Mel, we tried your front seat mod and it worked great in our Sprinter. Our MOT is coming up soon. Did you have any issues with it going through? No, I didn't. I didn't have no issues with my MOT at all. I mean, he didn't even notice. Well, I don't know if he noticed it or not, but no, I didn't have any issues with an MOT. I think as long as you change on your logbook that it's a 2-seater and not a 3-seater anymore, it's not an issue, because on your logbook it will say 2-seater, so he only has to check 2 seatbelts. He doesn't have to check the middle one. I'll see you later, Julian. Good luck with the live stream. And thanks to everyone that subscribed to our channel. There you go. That's from Julian. The Vast Way. The Vast Way. We're off to Scotland in September. It's a good call. Right, where was I? October. Thank you, Darren. It's very kind of you. I'm glad that my videos have helped you. Bob, which part of the country is your favourite detecting? Looking forward to some detecting tips away with Ben. Favourite part of the country for metal detecting? I haven't really got one. Not at all, really. Favourite part of the country? Honestly, no matter where you go, it's all the same. Britain is absolutely covered with settlements from years gone by, like Roman and Saxon. It's yeah, the UK is absolutely littered with stuff like that. So yeah, just do your research and you'll find a good spot near you. I'm 100% sure wherever you are in the UK, you will find somewhere which is good for metal detecting. But for me personally, I enjoy going on a beach. But saying that, I'll be going to Kent at the end of this month. Isle of Sheppey. Enzo. Inverter for an induction hob. They suck the juice, but you can get a 2-hob one that uses 800 watts. I've just bought a 300 watt energy inverter. They're on sale. Yeah, inverters do suck the juice from your batteries, but they are so quick at cooking. Like, I boil my kettle within a matter of minutes with my induction cooktop. It's like having an electric kettle in your van. So quick, really quick, far quicker than using gas. And I only have it set on 1,000 watts. Hi Mel, what size battery do you use to run your induction hob? The Crafty Blinders. Hello, Money. How you going? What battery do I use? I've been using my Jackery 1000, and now I'm using my Bluetti AC 200 to run my induction cooktop. So the Jackery 1000 has got a 1000 amp hour battery, and the Bluetti, as you know, has got a 2048 watt hour battery. Would you recommend Kent for wild camping, Mel? Probably the only part of the UK I've never been in my van, off-grid throne. Yeah, Kent's fine. There's loads of places to park in Kent. After all, it is the Garden of England, and there's plenty of places to park in Kent. I never have any problems or issues. Yeah, wild camping, loads of places. It's beautiful, Kent, especially around the Medway towns. Loads of places to camp. HGV Joe. Hi, Mel. Thanks for your vlogs from ex-female trucker. Oh, thank you, Joe. That's very kind of you, and you're very welcome. Welcome to the club. Ex-truckers turn to van life. Enzo, that's interesting. I've been diving in the Red Sea. A very good friend of mine is actually diving in the Red Sea right now. All the way from Australia to the Red Sea. Stephen Perry from Port Sunlight on the Worrell. Mel, nice to see your life, how you were. Mrs. the boss today. How did you find hot weather in the van? Yeah, hot weather's all right. It was a bit sticky some nights. I think I had 2 nights, which was a little bit unbearable. Didn't really sleep much. But luckily I've got my ceiling fan, got the windows each side of my bed. I literally laid in bed with my head at this end underneath the window. And I think at one point I actually had my feet hanging out the window at the other end of the bed. So yeah, it was fine. Apart from I did get bitten. I got yeah, I ended up getting a bug bite here and a bug bite on the side of my nose. That was the only problem with that. Yeah, I did get bitten by some bug. The crafty blinders. We're all good, thanks. Don't forget you owe me some rum. You owe me some rum to go with that Coke. Quick question. Could I run my Bedford Nipper with just a Jackery? Small van, yeah, you can. We actually met someone in Cornwall during the summer that all they had in their Mercedes Sprinter was a Jackery 500. They were running their whole van just off of a Jackery 500, including a fridge as well. And they had I think all they had on the roof of their van was a 100-watt solar panel. But I've got to say, it was quite a basic build. But yeah, I don't see why you can't run any van on a Jackery. I've got my Bluetti plugged into my van now. I don't have any leisure batteries in my van at all. My whole van is now being powered by just the Bluetti. I'm putting it to the test. I will be doing a follow-up video later on to let you know how I get on. Windy Lynn, yes, I have been to Scotland. Yes, I've been to Scotland and I broke down twice, like I just said. That was 2 Septembers ago, just before the second lockdown, I think it was. Toasty van build. Did you meet Rebecca from doing YouTube? Yes, I did. Rebecca got in touch with me, asked me to come and help her with her van build. And I came here. I came to help Rebecca. I was meant to be here for 5 days to help her. And I got here, and then the second lockdown came into effect. So yeah, I was pretty much, I said to her, oh, is it all right if I stay in your driveway rather than go all the way back to Kent? And she said, yeah, it's fine. And that was nearly 2 years ago. I'm a lodger on her driveway. Off-grid phone. Only place I've been in Kent was Dartford, if you can even class it as Kent. Wasn't impressed, to say the least. Yeah, well, Dartford is more Londonish than it's more southeast London than it is Kent. It is right on the borders of London, so that's probably why. I was actually born in Dartford. Yeah, I know Dartford really well. But if you come out of Dartford, just 10 minutes, literally 10 minutes out of Dartford, you're in the countryside. So don't let that put you off. And anyway, Blue Water's in Dartford. That's lovely there. It's a nice place to go in the rain. And you can park down Blue Water for free, for as long as you like. Plenty of parking down Blue Water as well. The Crafty Blinders. I'm an ex-trucker, definitely not female. Yeah, I know, mate. I met you. Definitely not female. Richard Hewitt. I went to Kent once, but it was closed. Really? I'm going to Kent at the end of this month. I hope it's not closed. Blake, any plans to visit mainland Europe? Yeah, next year. Europe next year. Rocking Rogers, first time. Thank you for joining me, Rocking Rogers. My van, my way. I make rum. Really? You make rum? That's interesting. Leak in a van. You've got a leak in your van. It's not the windows. Can't find the source. Are you sure you've got a leak in your van and it's not just simply condensation? A lot of people do get mistaken. They think they've got a leak in their van and it's not. It's just purely condensation building up on bare metal. If you've got any bare metal in your van, the air will condensate on it and you will get drips and it will seem like you've got a leak. Yeah, make some. Crafty Blinders, make some rum. My van, my way. Yeah, Helen, make some rum. Crafty Blinders has got the Coke to go with it. Trust me, I know. Best budget solar kit. Budget is going rapidly. I don't know. There's so many choices out there. I'm sorry, Wayne. You'll just have to do your own research on that one. But you can buy, if you go on Google, on eBay, you do find companies on there that sell the solar panels and the solar controllers, like as a bundle. Love the LEDs, Mel. Are they new? Oh, these ones? No, they're not new. They're quite old, actually. I just very rarely turn them on. I just thought I'd do that because it looks pretty. They change colour as well. I've not seen the LEDs. No, these LEDs, it's just a strip. It's like a strip of sellotape. That's all it is, and it just sticks up. Really simple to do. I didn't make a video about it. I do apologise, but I've had them up there for quite a while. If you watch my older Waffle on a Wednesdays, you'll see I do actually turn them on. HGV Joe, driving audits now. Rules are too much now on the road, but I've just got a van a few months ago and I'm proper tramping. No electric, no water. It will feel like a luxury when I get it sorted. Yeah, well done, Joe. Yeah, tramping. Yeah, that's yeah. I'm not a fan of tramping. Once you get it done, Joe, you'll be fine. You'll figure it out. That's the best way to build a van, is actually to move into it and then build it as you go. I mean, my van, I've been building this van now. It's got to be 3 years in the making, and I'm still finding things I want to change. I'm still not happy with it. I'm still modifying stuff. So, yeah, just if you build it the way I've built my van as well, the best thing about this rustic look is that you can chop and change things around. It's really simple to do and it's really cheap. You have really inspired me to do a lot of things to my motorhome, Mel. Thank you so much for all the hard work and time you put into your channel. You're a diamond. Thank you, Jay. That's really kind of you. That is so kind. Thank you. Baz Morris. Hi, Baz. Baz is a member of my channel. Thank you for being a member of my channel, Baz. I really do appreciate your support. And you're in holiday in Switzerland. I hope you're having a good time. How did you get to Switzerland? Did you drive or did you fly? Where is Beck? Beck's in the house. She's got some problems that she's sorting out. She will come down soon. I'm actually sat on Rebecca's dad's driveway. Hopefully she'll come down and join us shortly. Well, you all right? Well, it's all right. Yeah, I'm just online. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Some people buy. Debbie, thank you so much for the super chat. It's really kind of you. How's the weather been in France? Debbie lives in France. Has it been hot there too? It's been scorching here. My van, my way, yeah. Whiskey, 2, 3 types of rum, 4 whiskey, apple brandy, and vodka. My God, Helen, you should start a brewery. Well, it sounds like you have, actually. I remember my mum used to make, she called it Christmas wine, but it was made out of potatoes. Geez, that stuff blew your socks off. I'm sure it was just moonshine. She called it Christmas wine. I have to get a recipe off her. Rockin' Rogers, fact of the day, Rod Hull was born on the Isle of Sheppey. Big up Emu. Rod Hull, really? Who'd have thought it? Will you also be doing live troll of the week? I could do. Hang on. No, we're going to skip that. We're going to skip troll of the week because yeah, I'm going to knock that on the head, I think, for a little while. Hi, Bill. Nice of you to join us. God, loving life. Waffle. Is it the future? Oh, hello. Hang on. Bear with me because my chat just jumped up. I've lost where I was now. Oh, there's Bill. Right. Okay. Watching from the Sprinter van in Virginia City, Nevada. Wow, Bill. That's amazing. My lead, Richard Summer. Hello, Mel. My lead acid batteries need replacing after 4 years. AGM are double the cost, 280 quid worth, 120-ish more. Thanks, Rich. Richard, I'll tell you what, when I built my van, the first leisure batteries I had in my van were actually 2 old batteries that I brought from a breaker's yard. And I didn't actually film it. I didn't put it on video because I was quite embarrassed by it. They cost me 20 quid each. But those 2 batteries that I got from a breaker's yard, I've actually still got them in my lockup. They lasted me over a year. And it weren't until I got 2 AGM batteries from Alpha Batteries that I swapped those out. And since having the AGMs in my van, they do make a bit of difference. But if you're struggling for cash, mate, then don't worry about getting AGMs. Just get the good old lead acid batteries. They are perfectly fine. Just bear in mind, don't let the voltage drop below 12.1 volts, because anything lower than 12.1 volts, you'll find that it will deplete their lifespan. But saying that, I think my old breaker's yard batteries, I probably had them down to about 9 volts at one point, especially in the winter, and they seem to last all right. Don't take any notice of all the hype you hear online or on YouTube. Just bear in mind that us YouTubers showcase products because we get those products for free. And a lot of YouTubers, they want to sell you that product because they do actually earn a lot of commission from the sales of those products when they say link in the description, just like I do. I'm guilty as anyone. But I don't, when I do my product reviews, I don't try and do them as a sales pitch. I try and do a product review which isn't unbiased, and I just give you the facts. I'm not trying to sell you stuff. I'm just making the video so that the people that gave me the stuff for free are happy with the video that I made. And the only benefit that the only way that really benefits me as a YouTuber is the fact that I get those batteries for free and I don't have to pay for them. But that's the only reason I do product reviews. I don't do those product reviews to try and push them and sell them. So take it with a bit of a pinch of salt when you see someone saying, oh, these AGM batteries, they're the best thing since sliced bread. They're way better than lead acid batteries. Yeah, if you're struggling for cash, then just go and get some lead acid batteries. They're perfectly fine. They do the job. They've done the job for years. I've used them for years and years and years in my old Volkswagen. Never brought them brand new either. I've always brought my old lead acid batteries from breakers yards. If you pay 20 quid for an old lead acid battery from a breakers yard, it lasts you a year, your quid's in. And a lot of people would probably disagree with me, but I do speak from experience. So yeah, honestly, Richard, if you're struggling, then just go to a breakers yard and buy some lead acid batteries. Hope that helps, mate. Must have missed the video of the LED install. We'll have another look. No, Wendy, I don't think I made a video when I fitted these, because literally it took me, I don't know, imagine getting a roll of sellotape and just sticking it from that end of the cupboard to that end. That's how quick it was. It was literally just a roll of sticky tape and with lights built into it. So simple, so easy. It didn't really warrant making a video. But yeah, sorry about that. I'll see if I can find a link to where I got these. I think I got them off Amazon. I'm not even sure if I bothered putting a link to these in my Amazon store. Later on tonight, I'll see if I can find them, and I will put a link in my Amazon storefront where I got these from. They simply plug into USB as well. There's a USB lead at the other end, so I've just got them plugged into my USB socket. Really simple. But they're not cheap. They're about 18 quid, I think. Hi Mel, when are you going to do the NC500? I've heard about the NC500. I've heard a lot of nightmares about it, and I've learned a lot of good stuff about it. If ever I do the NC500, it will be in the winter, I think, or in the off season, because in the peak season, I hear it is like the M25. Has anyone else had any experience of the NC500 in the summer? My van, my way, crafty blinders. I've got some if you're in the Manchester area. Right, remember that. If ever I'm going up that way, I'll be in touch. Where's the live troll of the week? When you can do the NC500 again? I see now your van is made out of, for the first time, I see mood lights. These were actually, I actually fitted these for when I do stand up, when I stand up and I face the camera up there, because it breaks down the, what's the word? It just breaks it up. Makes a better atmospheric video, I think. Hey Mel, what prompted your change from All Powers to Bluetti? Well, All Powers only sent me that tiny little power pack, and the Bluetti sent me this great big one, so that's why I changed to Bluetti. They just sent me a bigger one and a better one that I've been after for years. I've been nagging Bluetti for years, literally 2 years, to give me one of those AC 200s, and they finally gave me one. Had a few dreams, Baz. All right. thunderstorms and floods all day. Really, Debbie. We had thunderstorm yesterday. And yeah, not really a flood. I wouldn't say it was a flood. The road did turn into a bit of a river. But yeah, I love a thunderstorm in the summer. Oh, it's just jumped again. I don't want to miss anyone. Hello, Mel. Do you know if you can run 2 MPPT chargers from one solar array, as putting one to the leisure battery and one to the standard battery? 2 chargers. Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't do that, as long as you had them. You can't run them parallel, or you could. Yeah, you'd have to run them parallel, I think, and not in series. So you'd have from your solar panel array, you'd have a live and a neutral. You'd have to split the neutral into 2 and the live into 2 as well. And one live going to one MPP charge controller, the other live going to another MPP controller, and the same with the negative as well. Although the negative you could just ground to your van, to the bodywork of your van, if your engine battery. Yeah, I don't see why you can't do that. You should be able to run 2 from one solar array. You might find you get less power going to each one because you're splitting it. You're halving the amount of power. So, you're not going to get the full power going to both of them. It would share. It would be split between the 2. But then I guess once your engine battery is charged up, the solar charge controller on that side of things will start drawing less power from the solar panel. So the charger that's going to your leisure batteries would then take all the power from your solar panels and charge your leisure batteries. It depends which one you're going to prioritize. I think you'd have to prioritize one controller over the other, if that makes sense. Or they would just work together, and then say your engine battery was fully charged, then this MPP charge controller would cut out, and then your leisure battery charge controller would take priority and charge your leisure batteries. I think theoretically, I don't see why not. Yeah, that's a good idea though. Stop your engine battery going flat for sure. Or you could have a separate small solar panel just to keep your engine battery topped up. That's what I used to do. Hi Mel, just caught this. Wondered where this morning's release was. Yeah, I haven't done a waffle on a Wednesday. This would be the second one now that I've not released early in the morning. It just takes, like I explained at the beginning of this video, hello, it does take me an awful long time to film and prepare waffle on a Wednesday. I actually start filming waffle on a Wednesday on a Monday. Oh, sorry, I left me stuff there. Rebecca's here. And Monster.
Hello, everyone.
How's your mum? She all right? Rebecca's mum had a few dramas, so Rebecca was sorting her mum out.
Yeah, no further forward.
All right. Well, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Anyway, hello, everyone. How is everything happening? Oh, you got loads of people on.
How many? 144. Yeah. 144
people in the house.
Give us a thumbs up. Give Rebecca a thumbs up. She's been really busy with her mum,
doing social care stuff,
caring for her mum, basically. Yeah.
I won't go into it. It's too long a story. Right, let's put Monster up there. Sorry.
Yeah, put him up there. He'll be fine up there. He's on the bed.
Has he been behaving himself, everyone, while I've been gone?
Sorry, I'll careful him on now because look, I stubbed it on the.
Oh no!
So yeah, what you
you're lucky you didn't crack it off.
Cut your leg on my nail.
Yeah. Right, what's been
Have
going
you ever
on?
tried to watch your videos? Always do it now. I cannot because of.
It's live.
Cocking you there. Have you tried watching your videos ×2? I don't understand that. See if you can decipher.
I cannot now because it's live. But if you do, you'll like it.
Jay Richardson, that's Snaps Mill potato wine. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. My mum used to make potato wine, Christmas wine she used to call it. We were just talking about that.
Oh, Christmas wine.
Have you filled your freezer with ice cream yet? Yeah, all the time, weekly. And then weekly it gets emptied.
You can't keep him away from the ice cream. What do you want? Do you want to
Mel,
get
just to let you know, I sorted the sun. Okay.
I think it's because he means like it's shady now.
When are you going to do the NC500, Bex?
Oh, as soon as possible.
There you go.
Yeah, I would like to do it in October actually, but I don't know when that is. That Midge time?
Julian and Heidi are going in September.
Oh, really?
I don't know if they're doing the NC500, but they
they're
said they're
going to
Scotland. Yeah.
Okay, I want to do the NC500. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, as soon as we can go, really.
Potato wine recipe sounds good. Need to get that off your mum. My mum used to make rice and raisin. It was like firewater, bless her. P.S. Love the channel, thank you. Thank you, Dean. Dean Russell, that is.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'll try and get the recipe off me mum. She used to make potato wine and ginger beer as well.
That's it, because you said she had a root or something and she grew it in a
root
jar.
that you grow. Yeah, my mum's proper like
Yeah.
witchcraft type stuff.
Apothecary.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Herbalist. Do it yourself, mum.
Do you have any plans to visit Europe within the next 12 months?
Yeah,
kinda.
Yeah, it all depends on whether we get the little van up and built ready.
Oh, right. Camper Black Magic. Let you know I sorted the sun visor that was vibrating at speeds over 50 that I contacted you about. A couple of loose bolts. Everything is working.
Oh, well
that's
done.
good. Well done.
Glad
that was a worry. When I
Yeah.
read that message you sent me about your sun visor vibrating, yeah, I was like, oh my God, I need to send him a message.
Didn't want it to go.
Yeah.
Oh, there's it gone. Yeah, glad to hear it that you got it sorted.
Any plans for a van-friendly cookbook at Pashy? Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, we
were talking about doing a cookbook,
but
or
be
a
more,
cooking series.
Yeah, like easy things to cook and
but
also
again,
healthy.
I need to change my kitchen because I was trying to film myself cooking with my kitchen layout, and it didn't matter where I put the camera. It was very difficult to do.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to change my kitchen layout again for the third time so that it makes it easier to film anything that I cook in the van.
Yeah, because that is the
Rebecca
thing.
cooks in the van, I should say.
Yeah, I cook and then I show him how to do little things and he slowly learns. So it will be a joint effort if we were to do a cookbook. But I think that's a great idea. Either that or a cooking series on your channel.
Yeah.
Would be good.
A lot of people say that, don't they, about cooking, because they think my cooking's funny.
Well, his cooking is slapdash. I want to do healthy cooking. I mean, Mel, you have got a lot healthier since we were together, because otherwise he would just eat pot noodle and Frey Bentos pies.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
It's not healthy.
Anyway, moving on. Best time for West Scotland is October. I said that.
Oh, there you go. See, October.
I said October. Yeah. September is midges. Can't be asked. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I did go in September. The first time I drove my van to Scotland was in September, and like I said, I broke down twice. So I'm a bit scared of going to Scotland again.
You're not going to break down because.
It keeps jumping up.
Yeah, every time someone posts a new comment, it goes, and we miss the chat up above. Hi, Monty. Yeah, hi, Monty. Toasty's fan build says hi. Behave now, Mel. Is that because I've arrived?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Jay Richardson. Wendy Lynn, hi. Glenn Adams, hi. Machiavelli, hello.
Ivico Davey, I have a CTEC MPPT. It keeps the starter battery charged up. That's true. They do.
I love the CTEC.
Yeah, they charge the leisure battery priority. The priority is a leisure battery, and then you can wire them up to charge the engine battery as well. Good point. I've forgotten all about that. Yeah. You had one, didn't you? But we blew it up.
We blew it up because then we forgot, or I didn't realise that my solar panel was 36 volts.
Yeah.
And the CTEC can only handle 24.
Yeah, 24.
So it's quite a big jump. I didn't know that.
So basically, we connected up a 36 volt solar panel to a 24 volt CTEC charge controller.
Yeah.
And it went.
Well, understandably, it's not supposed to do that.
But as luck would have it, my Ring DC to DC charge controller.
Higher. Yeah.
on my van can take 50 volts. So that's why Rebecca ended up with my solar panels on her van.
Yeah, we
And
switched.
I
the
ended up with
panels.
Rebecca's solar panel on my van, and I've still got it now.
Yeah. So we sorted the problem rather than having to, disconnect the solar charge controller. It was easier.
I meant watching your videos in speed 2. Oh, so you speed up the videos.
Yeah, and watch it like.
Does that affect the adverts?
Or does he have a really high voice? That would be interesting.
Hi from, is that Torquay?
Hi from Torquay, yeah.
Fugitive.
Hello!
I love Torquay.
Yeah.
It's worse than Stroud though for
Welcome,
heels.
posh Beck.
Yeah. So she's posh. So we're like Lady and the Tramp.
I know. Funny story. People always think I'm really posh when I talk on the phone as well. I'm not. I haven't had, speech lessons or anything. I just talk like this, always have. And I get the piss taken out of me all the time. How is the sand vacuum working?
Debbie. Oh, sorry, go on.
That's all right. Oh yeah, go back to Debbie's actually, because we're doing it in order.
Yeah, Debbie recently installed a USB sockets with a voltmeter in the van. Very surprised to see that my split charger works both ways and keeps the main battery topped up, if lower than the leisure battery. Absolutely right, Debbie. They do. I was surprised as well to see that the split. If you have a split charge relay installed in your van, when your solar is producing enough power, the split charge relay, because it's a voltage sensing relay, will actually switch on and put power down to your engine battery as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good point.
Very good, Debbie. Hi from Wales. Hi, Mal. Mal Myhill.
Love Wales.
Yeah, we want to go back to Wales soon. How is the sand vacuum working out? Your dredge, your.
Oh yeah, yes.
Back to the Future.
I've not used it properly yet. I've not had a chance.
We will be getting it out, and he'll be testing it again. You need to get a slightly bigger battery, though, wasn't it? Sorry.
Yeah, I need to get a bigger battery. It wasn't sucking quite as much as I was hoping it would. So I do need to fit a higher ampage battery to it.
Yeah, but he'll be doing his dock very soon.
What little van? Your little van?
Yeah, my little van. I've got a new van coming, and we're going to be doing a.
But we're not giving much away just yet.
No, small van conversion is coming soon.
A smaller, more economical van to run, so then we can go to Europe.
Yes, and also I can take it off for weekends if I want to leave this guy behind.
Yeah, it's going to be Rebecca's van basically.
Yeah. And
Rebecca's getting another van.
Yeah. Frey Bentos in the Ridge Monkey was a classic.
See that one?
My wife makes her own stuff in the garden, hunched over a cauldron. I'm with her on that one. Yeah.
I'll stay out of it.
I've been called many times that I'm a witch.
She is. She's a white witch.
I am. And I'm proud of it, babe.
Schnaps is distilled potato wine. I didn't know that. I never knew that.
Oh, look, Richard Summer asks, is there more than one way to cook a Frey Bentos pie? Yes, he's found
there is. There's loads of different ways.
And actually,
I've made videos about it.
We ran across a couple when we were traveling recently, and they do cheese or omelette in a frying pan with the diesel heater.
Oh yeah.
So I think Mel should do a video how to cook a Frey Bentos pie with a diesel heater.
Oh, I know, because see now, because the diesel heater sucks air in from the floor of the van, so any fluff
will just go on the food.
Will go on the food.
That's what I said to them.
It'll go through the diesel heater, and
they must have They do have an extremely clean van, though.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
and they don't have a dog.
Very, very clean.
Yeah.
Frey Bentos in a Ridge Monkey, classic.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if that would work. That'd be messy.
It would go pour out everywhere, but it'd be tasty.
That's not healthy, not posh.
It is not healthy and not posh.
My mum also had ginger beer, same witchcraft. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. How about installing a small electric oven just for the Frey Bentos pie?
He wants an oven anyway.
I've got a small oven. It's called an fan.
Air fryer.
Air fryer.
Yeah, we love it.
My air fryer, Frey Bentos pie, fits perfect in my air fryer.
Yeah.
And today, I did make a video about it. I'm pretty sure somewhere you'll find a video.
Yeah, we always use it. I use it for cooking chicken, and yesterday we went foraging.
My air fryer that I had in my van is now in Rebecca's mum's kitchen.
At the moment, just because
I've
I need
lost it. I'm
to
going to
use
get
it
another
for a few
one.
things. But it will be coming back in the van, and I'm going to be getting one for my van as well. Love it.
Oh, to clear it up, potatoes will make anything. Vodka, whiskey, schnapps, white wine, whatever you want it, how it's distilled, that makes the difference.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Mark.
Well, all I know is my mum used to make potato Christmas wine, and yeah, blow your socks off. Honestly, you could run a diesel eater on it easy.
Strong stuff. Okay, Kev Jones asks, Ducato or Sprinter for your next van build? I think it would always be Sprinter, wouldn't it?
No,
or Crafter.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
I hate this van now.
Crafter then.
No.
Or you like LTV as well, don't you?
Oh no.
He doesn't know anymore. He's kind of losing the will to live with vans at the moment.
Yeah. Honestly, if you saw me yesterday, was it yesterday?
No, it was day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday.
Yesterday you needed a break.
I was just exhausted from working on this van.
Yeah.
It's forever breaking down. Videos are in the pipeline.
Yeah. But it's all right now. Hi Krista, you're back.
Grantham. Oh no, Grantham.
Great.
That's what's the...
Oh, hi Crafty Blinders.
If you're in Grantham, look up the Kinema. I'm sure that's around there somewhere.
Do you mean the cinema?
No, it's called the Kinema. Kinema.
What is it?
Kinema in the Woods.
Really?
Yeah. It's
interesting.
Freaking brilliant. It is the best cinema ever. Have you ever been to the Kinema in the Woods? I'm sure it's Grantham Way.
Oh.
Good park up actually. I'll take you there one day.
We'll have to do that. 3 o'clock here in Sydney. Oh.
Good day, mate. Who's in Sydney? Where's
Sydney, Nova Scotia.
Oh.
It's not good, mate.
Oh, I got all excited. Then I thought someone was this.
Nova Scotia, still a beautiful country though. Oh. What's the temperature where you are?
Chicago town pizzas fit in the air fryer as well, do they?
That's good to know. Hi, Steve Maloney. Thank you for all of your posts that you recently sent all about your van.
Oh, look at Jay Richardson's comment.
A white witch with angel wings. Oh, you can win the best supporting comment tonight.
There's my bucket.
I like that. I am definitely a white witch. We tried to meet you at Van Life a few weeks ago, but the closest we got was seeing you two hand in hand walking past the Q&A tent as listening to Greg Virgo. Thanks for all. Oh, I'm sorry, Andrew and Samantha.
Oh, you should have come and said hello.
You should have come over. Honestly, don't worry about it.
I might have not spoken to you, but Becky would have.
I spoke to everybody. I tried my best, even when he was hiding in the van. He needed a couple of times just to have a break, but you did amazing.
I did hide in the van a few times.
And we had a really good time, so we will definitely be doing more when we can make them. I mean, unfortunately, we can't do Van Life Eats this coming weekend because we're already doing the metal detecting, but it was really nice to see everyone that was there. And Alexander, what was your names? Andrew and Samantha. Definitely come over and say hi next time, because there was a couple of other people that said afterwards that they didn't want to come over, but please do.
Yeah, I that is the first van life-ish festival I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Because I was terrified of all the people and meeting everyone, but I can't now broke my teeth on it.
I've
lost my it was okay. I think I can cope. Because I can, at the end of the day, always just come into the van, shut the door and hide.
Just have a bit of a breather, a bit of space.
It was quite daunting, I've got to say, because like at one point it took me 45 minutes to get from my van to the Portaloo.
Which was like...
Excuse me. And I was holding this bottle in my hand. And you can guess what's in this bottle in the morning, first thing.
Yeah.
And all I wanted to do was go to the Portaloo and empty that bottle, and it took me 45 minutes. Every other step, someone would come over and say, "Oh, Mel, I love your channel," which I didn't mind. I was quite flattered by it, but
it's just the fact that I
was standing there holding this bottle, talking to people.
And I was like, "Have you not done that yet?" And he's like, "No, I've still been chatting." So for us, like, I kid you not.
If you're one of those people that spoke to me and you saw me holding that bottle, you know
That's
why.
What it was, yeah.
You know why I was in a rush to get away. It wasn't because I was being rude, it's because I just wanted to empty my bottle of piss.
Yeah. And also just throughout the day, because you're constantly talking to people, you find that going to the toilet, having something to eat, having a drink just didn't happen. So sometimes we were just be like, oh, we just need a break, we just need some water, because I kid you not, I made a sandwich at 2:00 in the afternoon on one day, I think it was on the Saturday. I didn't eat that sandwich till 12:30 at night.
It was rank, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I didn't have chance. And I'm not saying it's a problem, but just sometimes that might be why you can't find us. It's just literally because we're like, need a wee, need something to eat, need a drink.
It was pretty full on.
Yeah.
And I think because we went on the spur of the moment, it was a lot better than announcing that we were going, because people weren't expecting to see me there or Rebecca there, wasn't expecting to see us there, I should say.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's you. What are you
But
doing
it was
here? We didn't know you were coming here."
It was fun because
Yeah.
people were like, "Oh!"
And I think next year I will probably do the same. I won't, if I'm going to go to a festival, I won't announce it.
Yeah, we'll just arrive, and it's up to you guys to come and find us. It's your challenge. Also, it's nice to naturally meet people rather than it be like, oh, come and meet us. We don't want to be like that, you know, just rock over and say hi.
I don't think I would announce it. I would just go.
Yeah. And also we liked being
and also that way, if I'm not feeling it, if I'm not feeling that I want to go, if people don't know I'm going,
yeah, you don't feel
then
obligated.
I'm not letting anybody down.
Yeah. And that's the biggest thing.
I'm going to try and go to as many meetups next year as possible.
Yeah, because he enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it to a certain extent.
Yeah. I think we've missed quite a few up there. Are we? Okay.
No, I don't think so. Oh, what editing software do you use?
We just use iMovie.
Yeah, I just use iMovie because I'm cheapskate. I used to pay for Premiere Pro,
but there wasn't much difference.
There's so many different features on Premiere Pro. That's why you have to pay for it. But I just weren't using those features, was I?
No, I mean the types of videos that we do is like vlog style and stuff. You don't need all the special effects that is. I mean, if you were making really, really high like edited content with lots of like speech bubbles and transitions and stuff, which is great if you're into that, then yeah, do that. But if you just want to do a simple edit, again, we both try and learn a little bit at a time, and it was a bit overwhelming if you get a program that's too much to learn.
You don't need a fancy,
you don't need it, just learn the basics.
The sort of videos we make. I mean, Julian and Heidi, they are professional videographers, and he does color grading and they do like blemish editing, blurring, all the fancy video stuff.
Yeah,
but I don't do any of that. I just do this. So
it's not a requirement. It's actually a waste of money when you could put that into something else.
Yeah, that's
and
not
just
the sort of videos I do. I'm not a movie producer.
No, but you learn the basics.
I'd like to. I mean, I'm learning.
Yeah,
I'd like to make those sort of videos
otherwise.
One day, maybe.
Yeah. Rich Monkey YouTube channel has loads of recipes, including pies from scratch. Great ideas too. Also, Vanlife Eats, Mark, he's got some really great recipes as well. So yeah, Rich Monkey YouTube.
And he gave us pizza at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, he was. Well, he didn't get me pizza because I was in bed. But
you was tucked up in bed, weren't you?
I was.
Lightweight.
I'm not a party person. I'm an old lady. I'm an old granny. No offense to old grannies, but I'd rather be in bed with a book and a cup of tea. White witch by night, granny. White witch by day, granny by night. Contracting in Sweden for a few weeks, binge watching some of your early stuff in the evenings. Thanks for all the incredible videos over the years, Mel. What video editing software do you use? Okay, so we've done that. Hi, Bill. Nice to see you.
You were literally taking a piss. Yes, Richard,
yes,
I was.
He was, yeah.
I was emptying my pee bottle, or trying to.
It's 20 degrees C in Nova Scotia and it's raining. Oh.
Nice. That is nice. That's a nice temperature to be raining. Go out and enjoy it, mate. Steve
Maloney says, perhaps the new shape Ford high roof Transit.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not even thinking about it yet.
Crafty Blinders, Van Life Festival was manic. Yeah, and I'm so sorry. I wanted to come over and see your van. And I went and saw the other guys who you were friends with. And when you were starting to pack up, I was like, I haven't even had a chance to look at your van. Yeah. So that's next time, if you don't mind.
Do a van tour.
Van tour, yeah. Would you be up for a van tour?
I want to put bigger wheels on my van there because of him, and get a lift kit, get it up looking mean.
Knee Walk said, we met you by being told where you were. Who told you? Was it
I
Darren?
know that was Darren.
Got the selfies and enjoyed the chat. Daz didn't give out a prize for finding you. Oh.
Well, you'll have to take that up with him.
We did actually go over and speak to him after, and we said
I told him off.
that you'd been sent over by him, and we told him he should give you a prize, but obviously not. Glenn Adams, you can make a good pizza in the camp oven on a double gas burner. I can also make scones and puddings. Does anyone use the Omnia oven? I've seen quite a lot of people use that contraption as well. I don't use one myself, but apparently loads of people use them. It's all right. It's your trait, isn't it?
My legs are undid.
I am doing what all married men do, waiting for the wife while she shops. I've got a thing to say about that. Okay, you can make. The more
often you go,
the more people will ignore you. What, with the van life meetup? Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's the secret to it.
Yeah.
Going to my first local camper van rally this weekend. Oh, Glenn, go and enjoy it. Honestly, you'll really enjoy it. Just get out, chat, and just take a bottle of water with you when you go out, so that you don't get too lost.
Look, Bob Morley.
Lol, we really appreciated the time you gave us.
I remember him.
What? The time you gave our son Ben, especially.
Ben?
Oh yeah, I was speaking to him on Instagram the other day, especially as you inspired him through your channel to give his medium wheelbase sprinter. But sorry, we disturbed your lunch. Don't worry about it. I gave him a shout out on my live the other week, wasn't it? Yeah, he was such a sweet guy. Lovely to meet you.
Rob, your son Ben is a joy. He's a joy to talk to.
Yeah, really easy going.
It was an absolute joy to meet you as well.
Yeah, and if you don't know, Ben came over to us with his parents, who were in the van with him, who's on the chat now, and they just wanted to come over and say hi, and that
really nice
Mel had inspired him, and his van was just like an inspiration, wasn't it, from your van?
Lovely. Really nice young lad. Yeah, you should be really proud of him, as I'm sure you are. Yeah, I'm sure you are.
And he should definitely get in touch with like the van life community, and when he starts on his travels, he can meet some amazing new people, and he can always come and meet up with us as well, and we'll introduce him to some more people similar to his age as well, because that's always nice.
Yam ham. I'm doing my van at Mo and sliced my finger with a Stanley. What's Mel's most silly injury?
Probably he bangs his head all the time.
My hand.
Well, it's not an injury though, it's a medical condition. Because
it went bang, it went click, this tendon here. It was winter, and I was grabbing a screwdriver and I was like wrenching it, and I felt something pop in my hand. Yeah. And it's never been right since. This tendon here is now scarred, so that's why I can't straighten this hand out.
Yeah, so you need to get that.
And
we need to book that.
Ended up with trigger finger.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can. No, I'm not going to make it do it. But yeah, my finger sometimes gets trapped down and it pops back up. But yeah, that's my most horrible injury, is my hand. You can see the tendon is all.
Yeah, it's all.
But that's through years of using my hand as a hammer as well, I think. Like, you get a screwdriver and you bang it.
Yeah, don't do that. Use a.
Don't do that, because that's what happens.
Yeah. Okay, Kilo Alpha says, hello, Mel and Becky. Love your videos. Thank you very much. Got a question for you. Are you able to run your 12-volt fridge 24/7 off just the solar?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you might struggle in the middle of the winter, which is why you need to.
Let's have a look at the state of my battery now. Yeah, and it has been. We've had a few overcast days. So it'll be interesting to see.
But yeah, generally
there
speaking,
you go. My battery's at 90% despite all the rain we've had. So I'll say 90, doesn't it? Yeah. You can see I've got 2 watts coming in and 20 watts going out right now, but bearing in mind my laptop is plugged in and charging,
and we've got the lights,
got all the lights on, and the fridge is on. Never turn my fridge off.
Yeah, we've never had a problem with it, so you'll be fine.
Well, we've never had a problem thus far, but then I did have 4 110 amp hour AGM batteries.
So it depends on your
batteries. I'm using the Bluetti, so we'll see.
Yeah,
but I think it's all down to the amount of solar you've got on your roof.
Yeah.
As well as the size of your battery, whether or not you can keep your fridge going.
In the winter time, I would just suggest you turn the fridge off at night.
Yeah, you don't need it on anyway.
You don't need it.
Just put your milk outside or under your bed. in the garage. Yeah, I've got a massive fridge in my van in the winter. It's called my garage.
Yeah, you don't really need it. I was looking at one of those bottles the other day, but couldn't think of a use with it being black. I will pick up one next time. Now I have a use. Yeah, there you go. You know it now. Waves from East Coast of Scotland. Hello, Morgan. The canny Scot. Hi, guys. How are we today? We're doing all right, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing all right. Thank you. We hope you guys are all right
Hi,
as
Mel
well.
Becky will be using Power Director
16 for videoing. Oh, I haven't heard of that.
Never heard
Don't
of
know
that one.
Is that an app or is it an actual program that you've
DaVinci
purchased?
Resolve is a really good free editor as well, apparently.
Oh, I've heard of that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not very creative when it comes to things. If I find something that works, I stick to it, because otherwise it just confuses me. I'm like, oh. Definitely up for a van tour, guys, and watch out for our plating video. 4.8 tons. Ooh, shameless plug. There you go. So if you want to see that, go watch the Crafty Blinders.
You're up plating it. That'd be interesting.
Woo. Is that just because you can carry more?
Yes, I can carry more weight legally.
Oh, right. Okay. And obviously you can drive that.
Yeah, I can drive that.
Morgan, currently in bed with 5 fractured ribs.
Jeez, what did you
do? A broken
do?
clavicle and 3 fractured vertebrae flanges.
What's a clavicle?
It's here, clavicle.
She knows all this stuff.
Fractured vertebrae flanges, punctured lung, falling off Clydesdales. Not a good idea at my age. Falling
Holy
off
crap.
Clydesdales, sorry, Clydesdales. I'm getting
Clydesdale, that's a horse.
It's a horse. He fell off. Oh my God. In bed with 5 fractures. Did you land on one hand?
Was it a horse you fell off?
Yeah.
I'm only guessing that because my uncle in Australia had 2 Clydesdales.
Because to me it sounds like you've fallen on one side and it's gone.
Like working horses, you know, like a Shire horse, is it?
Shire horse.
Yeah, like the big horses,
the big ones. All I would say is, Morgan, make sure you have lots of physiotherapy afterwards. Try not to keep anything still for too long, because you lose the muscle tone and the joints will seize up. So the more flexible you can be, get massage therapy and get some chiropractic privately as well, because don't go through your doctor, you won't get it.
Stephen Mace.
I do like urban van life. Liam the Terrible, and of course Kinging It. Yeah, I love Kinging It. Mel not so much, because it reminds him of his ex. Marbella, there we go. Have you seen the surprise treat we all had from CJ, Project Amber? After 3 months from YouTube, he's just listed a new video. Very good. Check it out later.
I watched it.
Yeah.
I watched it last night. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I haven't watched it yet.
It's a really good video, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. He's so good at making videos. It's sickening. And why he doesn't make more is because he got fed up with people harassing him online.
Yeah.
And I can really relate to that. Because it does tire you out reading all the comments, but I think with CJ takes everything to heart. Where I don't really. I don't let it get to me, because when I was a kid, I was a bit thick and I was bullied at school.
You weren't thick. You were just you lacked the education.
Yeah,
you're not thick.
I didn't have an easy time at school, put it that way.
No.
So yeah, it kind of set me up for this. I guess YouTube and all the bullies and all the negative comments people throw at me.
Yeah, you're used to defending yourself.
Yeah, because I'm used to. Yeah, I was.
And you're self-taught with everything.
I'm not going to say I grew up in the ghetto, but I had a pretty tough upbringing. You had to learn to stand up for yourself.
Yeah, you've told me some hairy situations, and it doesn't sound like it was great.
So anyway, getting back to Project Amber. CJ, he does take everything to heart, and so he's taken a bit of a break from YouTube. But the video that he recently uploaded is really good, a really good video, and he talks about it is good, and he talks about other YouTubers, and his narration is so good. It's so on spot. It's like it's spot on. Okay, cool. So I wish him all the best of luck.
Hi Mel, do you convert vans into camper vans? If so, what's the best way to reach you? Well, as we were just explaining, no, he's not at the moment due to his hand and back.
I'm not working at the moment for other people or doing anything strenuous for physical reasons.
But maybe in the future.
Maybe once I've had operation, I might do.
Give this guy a shout and he will hook you up. Darren does amazing van conversions.
And he said he started his business because of my videos, inspired him to do it.
Yeah, so
that's quite nice.
Contact him on either on Instagram or on Facebook. And yeah, his conversions that we saw at the Van Life Festival were incredible.
I did a van tour of his van.
Yes,
in
the
a couple of videos back, and yeah, he's a really nice bloke, and he uses the same methodology of van building as I do. Yeah. He uses the same principles that I use.
So yeah, go get in touch.
So if you like what I do, you'll definitely like what Darren does.
Yeah. Hi from Palmer. Any plans to travel to Europe? Yes, we would like to go to Europe next year once the little van is done, and that will be coming very soon. PWM are fine if that's all you can afford, as they are cheap. Yeah,
do it then. If they work, they work.
Yeah, and you can always upgrade later if you want. Like we said last week, you don't have to have all the fancy tech. Just get what you can afford. Get the van build done.
I think he's referring to the little cheap blue ones you get from China. I think they're about £10.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, and I had those in my vans, my early vans. I used those. Yeah, like £10 for a solar charge controller. Are they the ones you're talking about, David? They're about so big. They're blue. They've got a really basic screen. But yeah, if that's the ones you mean, then they're fine. They work perfectly fine.
Okay, so we've got a few more minutes before we head off. Get your questions in now before.
So I'm just tilting it down so I can't see it because the light is glaring on the screen.
Yeah, and it's a bit gloomy now.
Gloomy.
Anybody else nice and relieved that it's a bit cooler?
Thumbs up.
140 in the house. I know. Oh, it's changed now.
Oh,
Two people have gone. Bye. Bye. They gotta go.
Well, we've been online. Well, I've been online for nearly 2 hours now.
Yeah, you have.
So
I can't believe how many people turned up. They obviously love you better than they love me.
No, they don't, dear. I didn't announce it. I didn't announce I was going to do a live.
No, it was good actually.
Because if too many people come, it is too much. The comments just go, and you can't keep up. That's why I didn't announce it. But saying that, I'll probably do the same again next Wednesday because this is more enjoyable for me. It's more enjoyable,
yeah, because you've been struggling with Waffle on a Wednesday, haven't you? Even though you all love it, it's nice for Mel to change a bit.
I explained that earlier on that it does take a lot of time.
Yeah.
For like a 15-minute video, it's not really worth putting all that time in.
It's 2 days worth of stuff, isn't it?
I love Beck's smile. Yeah, me too. She's got a beautiful smile.
And the dimples. The dimples. Yeah. Yes, can't wait for the snow. I'm not sure about that. I do
Troll
like
of the Week's my favourite.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we did have a. Should we do Troll?
Should we do Troll of the Week?
I'll read out what I was going to use for Troll of the Week if I can be bothered to find it. I don't know if I screenshotted it. What I normally do is I find the comments and then I screenshot them. I don't think I did. I wanted to message him and tell him to cough, but
yeah, not the best.
I thought better of it. Oh, not that one. That was just some dickhead talking about the way I talk again. No, I didn't do it. I didn't screenshot it. Bear with me. You carry on talking, and I'll see if I can find. Talking. I think we'll end with Troll of the Week if I can find it. All right.
You two work so well together. Carry on the great work and videos. Love the live stream. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I mean, we're just basically trying to keep it, authentic and real. What you see is what you get. And the reason why we do lives is because we get more interaction with you guys. You can ask more questions. And it's more of a conversation than just replying to comments on videos. And like Mel was saying, sometimes just reading comments for hours, it's literally hours, is a bit hard going. So it's easier to do it like this. And sometimes even just writing, people can misunderstand what you say, because I mean text is hard anyway, because the amount of times I used to text, like literally text people, and unless they know the tone in which you're saying something, it can be misread. So I think doing it this way, you can explain more and it comes across better than trying to answer every comment. And also it's for the benefit of more people than just one, because unless someone reads that reply on a comment and sees the chain, we're just having to repeat ourselves lots. So this way people get to watch the live as a replay and get the answers that they need and have fun at the same time, hopefully.
Stephen Mace, I'm going, guys. My battery's about to die. See you soon.
Sorry.
Well, thank you, Steve, for joining us. You're going to miss this week's Troll of the Week. Roll the intro. Don't do that because that'd be really loud.
I'm sorry. Troll of the Week.
Very good. Okay, so this week's Troll of the Week is none other than Greg Lewis. And he's made a comment about my water tap. And he says, God, that water flow is pathetic. Are you sure something's not wrong? There you go. Water flow is pathetic.
Well, that's the tap, unfortunately. It's the perfect as it is.
Last Wednesday, Troll of the Week was because they mentioned me sitting in a bathtub, and I responded by saying, well, I've lived in my van for 2 years now, and that's the first bath I've ever had. Yep. Apparently there's a drought on. So this week's I show my tap flowing, and because my tap flows very gently, I got my water. I can't win, can I, really?
But the reason is
1 week I'm wasting water, next week I'm not using enough water.
Yeah.
And the reason my tap doesn't flow extremely fast is because I only have a 60-litre water tank in my van. So I turn the flow down to save water.
And it's filtered, so it takes longer to go through.
Yeah, I don't think it's the filter that slows it down. I actually turn the tap right down so the tap flows really slow. Because when you wash your hands, you don't want the water gushing out.
Because you just make a mess anyway.
Yeah, one, you make a mess, and two, you use more water. So that's why the flow.
And it works really well having it at that speed because it's just
perfect
gentle.
flow for me.
I mean, how rushed are you?
So there you go. That's this week's Troll of the Week.
Yeah.
And that's my response to that. Water. You can't win. 1 week I'm wasting water, the next week I'm not using enough. There you go. There's this week's Troll of the Week.
And also, just as a side note, even when we come to check on my parents, which is what we are doing this week because of my mum, they don't have a bath. They have like a wet room. Yeah. So we can't even have a bath here.
No,
so,
shower.
You know, it's just the fact that no matter what, I literally haven't had a bath in probably 3 years. And maybe I should go around to people that I know and just be like, can I book your bath for the evening, please? That would be great.
Rebecca's neighbour wanted me to dog sit a couple of weeks ago. So, will you look after the dog? And I'm like, I'll look after the dog.
That's the reason why he said, oh, yeah, okay, if I can have a bath.
But luckily, lucky for them, or unfortunate for me, they got a dog centre or dog whatever they are, with these dog walker types people to agree to have their dog for the whole day. I was quite disappointed because I was going to send him a selfie of me in his bath.
Yeah, with the dog.
And in my mind, I'm thinking this will make a fantastic video.
It would actually.
Never ask a
dog sitter gets bath.
Never ask a van lifer to babysit your dog.
I think it's a great idea.
I was really looking forward to making that video, but yeah.
Well, he might even watch this, so.
No, he doesn't watch my videos.
No? Okay. No. Well done, Mel. You and your better half, thank you very much, like a ham and egg pie. Ooh, no, I don't think so.
Who's the egg?
I think you can be the ham, I can be the little egg, because I look like a little egg, don't I? As long as I don't have to eat a ham and egg pie, that's fine. Are you still on the Frey Bentos diet? He's still got them in the cupboard. Yeah. He uses them for backup, but while I cook really well for him, he actually doesn't need them. I think it'd be more of a winter thing anyway. He'll crack those out.
Yeah, pies are for winter.
I've promised Mel that I will do him roast potatoes in the air fryer when the winter sets in. So when we're in Scotland or we're bundled up somewhere, definitely. I promised him I will do him roast potatoes, and I will make you an apple and blackberry crumble where we forage for it, because I went blackberry picking yesterday, didn't we?
Do you get a sticker if you're Troll of the Week? If you're brave enough to give me your address, yeah. But I don't think they are. Oh, talking about neighbours and dogs.
It is. Can I say hello? Are you all right to be on camera? Yeah. This is our neighbour, Ralph. You say hi, everybody. This is the neighbour who Mel was thinking he could dog sit when Raoul asked ages ago, and then he thought, we'll tell you later. Then he's got a secret up his sleeve that he was thinking. That
when you asked me to look after your dog.
Oh yeah, Gatsby ages ago. Yeah. It's not
just
it's nothing,
talking about that.
It's nothing bad.
Yeah, that's all.
You heard the news?
No.
What news?
They've made the wrong windows.
Oh no.
Which windows are
So
wrong?
Raoul's having some new windows fitted to his house.
And my dad's doing it for him.
Rebecca's dad's fitting the windows.
Well, who's got the windows wrong? The
have.
suppliers.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got the wrong window. You've got the
Oh,
right.
I'm glad that they've got it
Yeah,
wrong. But
I'm
which
right.
ones are wrong?
The two side ones at the front,
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
no. What, they're too big or too small?
too small.
Oh,
The middle
God.
one's fine. Like everything else is right, but these.
How long have you got to wait for them to be
Your
redone?
dad's following up. We've been avoiding him all afternoon.
Well, they will be, won't
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice drama.
they? Oh, well, don't worry. We'll get it sorted.
Oh no, it's just like
Yes, Becky does have a YouTube channel. It's called Sacred Traveller.
Yes, I
Sorry.
do.
I'll leave you to.
Yeah, we'll catch up about it later.
Yeah, we'll be finished by the time you come back. We'll talk about it.
Is Dad supposed to be coming around tomorrow?
Yes, he's taking your mum to Cheltenham.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as long as you know that.
That's all fine. So that's
Yeah, we're still trying to figure it out. I've been on the hospital for
Yeah.
hours.
In a bit.
All right, take care. Bye. Sorry, guys.
That's Raoul, Rebecca's neighbour, and Rebecca's
Yeah,
dad,
he's lovely.
if you don't know, is a builder.
Yeah.
And Raoul has asked Bob the builder, Rebecca's dad, to do some work in his
Kitchen. He's
kitchen,
having a
redesign
new
the kitchen, and also organise. He's not fitting the windows, he just organised it, didn't he?
Yeah, he supplied them, and
Well, he did.
they have got the wrong size.
Yeah, they've supplied the wrong size windows by the sound of it.
It's like
And it's
a
not Raoul's
combination.
fault or Rebecca's dad's fault, it's the supplier's fault.
Well, actually, I was joking with Dad and Raoul 2 days ago, saying that on a previous job, probably about 10 years ago now, they also, not the same company, but a different one, delivered the wrong size windows. So it does happen. It's all right. We can sort it.
I'll be your trial mail. Could you ask Becky not to interrupt you? Les?
I'm interrupting him because if you saw my live last week,
I'm
he interrupts me
constantly
all the
interrupting her,
time.
yeah.
So it's my
And on
payback.
that, no, I think it's time to go. It's 8 o'clock. It's time to go.
When's the next beach treasure hunting expedition? It will be next week. Week after next.
Week after next. End of this month, I'm doing a treasure hunting festival rally type competition
In a
with my
field.
mate Aussie Dave, and
Yeah.
Rebecca's coming along as well.
I'm going to have to amuse myself.
She's going
I'm
to
not
amuse
allowed.
herself and cook for us in the evening.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I didn't mention that, did I?
But yeah, the beach detecting will be in 2 weeks' time, so watch out for that.
I'll just say thank you for tonight's Waffle on a Wednesday. Surprise live chat video. Steve from Manchester. Hi, Steve. You're absolutely welcome, mate. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, you're welcome. I hope you guys all had a good evening chatting with this lovely guy, and it's been nice chatting to you as well.
And don't forget, Rebecca does have a YouTube channel. It's called Sacred Traveller.
Yeah.
And I always put a link to her channel at the end of most of my videos.
And
so
if you want to, sorry.
Stop interrupting. You've been told. See, she does do it. I'll never notice she did that.
I was just going to say, if you wanted to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, I'm over there too, but that's
Yeah.
more silly.
She makes silly videos on TikTok and Instagram. Well, I say silly, not silly.
They're not really
They're
silly.
funny.
They're
They're
fun.
very fun. Very funny videos.
My wacky personality comes out more, if you can believe that or not.
My first time drunk, age 14, on potato wine. Yeah, me too. I think I was probably about 13 or 14 when I
It's strong
actually
stuff.
stole a bottle out of my mum's cupboard and we went down the park and drunk it.
The whole thing.
Well, there's 3 of us.
Okay.
Me, my mate, Ian and Ginge. Me and Paul. Yeah, me, Paul and Ian
I can imagine
went
it
down
tastes
the
like.
went down the wreck
Does
and
it
we
taste like
drank.
vodka, or is it more like
I
gin?
can't- yeah, it's more like vodka.
Okay, we'll have to try it. Well, hey.
Okay, well, I'm going to end it here. So good night, everyone. Thank you for joining me. It's been an absolute blast. I really do appreciate all of your support and all of your encouragement. And please take care of yourself no matter where you are in the world. And
And each other.
yeah, take care of yourselves and each other. Good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Good night.
And we will see you soon.
Yeah, this Friday, I've started doing 2 videos a week now, one on a Friday and one on a Sunday. Friday videos are going to be product reviews, and Sunday videos is me messing about in my van. So yeah, make sure you subscribe and hit that thumbs up, as Bob would say. Is it Bob? Bob Wells from Cheap RV
Oh
Living.
yeah, hit that thumbs up.
Hit
Or
that thumbs
your
up.
other channel that you love to watch in America, it isn't a van life channel, but he always goes about ring that bell, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, what's his name?
He does like motor vehicle reviews.
Don't forget to ring that bell,
Hilarious.
and he rings a great big bell on top of
Yeah.
a bell tower.
And he talks like hell for leather.
Scotty Kilmer.
Yeah,
And
you've
he
got to check
uses
him
his
out.
hands a lot. Yeah.
But enjoy. We'll see you next time.
Okay. Good night, everyone. Bye. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra for now. How do I turn it off?
Down there.
Down there. Bye.
And then you still have to press end.
Oh, right, okay. Thanks for that.